As graduation approaches, many students are looking for those post-grad opportunities. We're bringing you a look inside the spring career fair.
Then we're traveling back to Idaho to continue our Cooper's Ferry archaeological investigation.
Finally, football isn't just for boys anymore. Finding out what one OSU student is doing to tackle the competition. We'll have all that and more on tonight's episode of the Beaver News.
Good evening and welcome to your Wednesday night edition of the Beaver News. I'm Sara Boraston.
And I'm Olivia Gonzales. We're glad you could join us this evening.
Earth Day is all about giving to the earth and respecting and acknowledging our natural resources. And there's no better way to respect the earth than green, which is exactly what OSU is doing. The Princeton Review Guide of the 322 greenest colleges has given Oregon State University the near-perfect rating for being the most green college in the United States. The Princeton Review analyzed data from a 50-question survey concerning campus infrastructure, course offerings, and career preparation towards their commitment to the environment and its sustainability. OSU's final score was a remarkable 98 out of 99 possible points. The Princeton Review commended OSU for its history of creating innovative projects to reduce energy use and meet its goal of climate neutrality by 2024.
Graduation is coming up soon for seniors, and many students are looking at what they're going to do after college. Thankfully, OSU Career Services has opportunities available for looking for those post-grad plans.
On Tuesday, OSU hosted its annual Spring Career Fair, a chance for students to meet with employers from all different kinds of careers across the nation. We sent Beaver News reporter Brooke Chrysler to bring us the story.
OSU held their spring annual career fair where around 60 employers came to provide information to students looking for job opportunities and internships.
We're just trying to find some like-minded individuals that are strong ethical and moral backgrounds. I'm really excited to give to the community and experience a little adventure.
Having more than 200 academic programs at OSU, employers have a wide variety of students to choose from. Employers said they were looking for OSU students who are leaders, self-motivated, and provide a positive representation of their brand.
Well, we're a company that really loves to work with people. We care about our company, we care about what we're building. We also care about the people who work there. So someone who's engaged and really excited to work in our environment and cares about what we're building, that's kind of what we're looking for.
Yeah, I went last year and I was able to get an internship with Northwestern Mutual, and that was a really good experience. I'm hoping to find something similar.
The fair stayed busy all day and had hundreds of students finding job opportunities for not only the summer, but after graduation. This has been Brooke Chrysler with Beaver News.
If you manage to make it out to this term's fair, OSU's Career Services has 3 tips on what to do after meeting with the prospective employers. First, make sure you've taken a business card and ask how you can best follow up with a potential employer after the interview.
Next, send a thank you note. A little courtesy goes a long way. Finally, make sure you demonstrate integrity by sending an effective and timely follow-up email or phone call. Look for a way to support the Corvallis community but can't think of anything? The Corvallis Farmers Market has arrived. The Corvallis Farmers Market kicked off the season on Saturday with games for kids, great food, and good community activities. Booths were set up all along the boardwalk in downtown Corvallis on 1st Street with lots of different items for sale, ranging from jellies and breads to plants, meats, and locally grown fruits and veggies. The Corvallis Farmers Market will take place every Saturday and Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and will run through November 27th. We sent out Beaver News reporter Ashley Van Pelt to see what's fresh at the farmers market.
With spring term comes spring weather, bringing Corvallis Farmers Market. Local growers bring in a variety of products, produce, and even poultry.
So our farm's name is Aftonfield Farm, and we sell meat and poultry and eggs. We also have honey available at certain times of the year. I started selling here at the Corvallis Farmers Market when I was 11 years old in 1991, basically the first year that the market started. and have since expanded into raising different types of livestock.
The farmers market offers more than just food. Music and dance were amongst some of the entertainment that could be seen this past Saturday. Family, friends, and even pets can walk the market, located on 1st Street, every Wednesday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
And it's the first farmers market along the river. They have one all winter, of course, at the fairgrounds, but there's lots of other kids. We see our friends, we see dogs, we get to run around, and it was a pretty nice day for it being April. So we're certainly, a lot of times we do buy produce here, but I haven't bought any yet today. But so we were kind of coming down here to see our friends and get some activity.
This is Ashley Van Pelt
and Kylie Downen
with the Beaver News.
Well, we've talked a lot about what people can do to help the earth today, but what about how people interacted with the earth in the past? Last night, we showed you a closer look at how archaeologists excavate and what tools are used at a field site. Tonight, we're continuing our investigative series produced by Beaver News reporter Hayden Wilcox. This past summer, Hayden was able to travel with Associate Professor of Anthropology, Dr. Lauren Davis, for an inside look at what it means to be an archaeologist.
Tonight, Hayden will be explaining the process of excavation and the care it takes to uncover artifacts that are thousands of years old. This report was supported by OSU and the Bureau of Land Management.
Now that the Coopers Ferry Archaeological Field School has been set up, it's time to get in the dirt.
In my hand, I have the tool that we're going to use the most in our excavation, and that's a trowel. We can sharpen the edge on one side to give us this ability to dig dirt very easily. And we also use a brush, and the brush is also used to just simply sweep up the dirt after we've excavated it. We put it into a dustpan, and that goes into a bucket. All that dirt will go to the screen, and they're going to look for anything that I've missed when I'm excavating. So we will trowel away 10 centimeters of sediment at a time. We want to do an interval kind of excavation because we want to be able to separate out each part of the site from each other to talk about the youngest part of the site versus the oldest part of the site.
Once the ground has been broken, hands and minds alike dive into the ancient earth with simple yet specialized techniques.
I think we got a big piece of big chert flake here that would have been struck off a big core in the making stone tools. So this would have been part of a bigger piece that they struck off here, and then this fell to the ground, and along with all these other pieces that they eventually didn't use.
The soft sand easily gives way to yield its treasures to those who have passion and careful hands.
The students will pass the dirt they've excavated from their units into a set of screens, and we use water in order to wash the dirt away. The things that we can find with wet screening include very fragile items, things that wouldn't necessarily show up if you're processing the dirt by dry screening it.
But yeah, see, like a lot of this, we got that over here and all over the place. What do you think? It's just streaky.
Yeah.
So this is a projectile point that I just found in the screen.
And students armed with a sharp eye begin to see the past unfurl in front of them as they begin to bring together pieces of this prehistoric puzzle.
It's still really cool. Dr. Davis estimates it's about 3,000 to 5,000 years ago.
This is Hayden Wilcox reporting from Coopers Ferry for the Beaver News.
We will continue to run this segment every night, Monday through Thursday, with coverage of different subjects every night. Tune in tomorrow as Hayden shows us what kinds of artifacts these archaeologists found and how these clues can lead us to a better understanding of the past.
Beware, the zombies roaming around campus. Spring term returns with OSU's annual Humans vs. Zombies outdoor-only tag game. This week-long game features teams of students playing roles as humans and zombies as they fight to survive the week. Players can be seen carrying around colorful Nerf blaster toys and have been instructed to only shoot other players. If any students or staff have concerns, they are urged to contact Campus Public Safety non-emergency number, and student players are required to stop what they are doing if asked so by community or campus member.
When we think of football, we usually think of it as a man's sport. Add women into the game, and the first idea that comes to mind is the lingerie league. However, OSU senior Ashley Edmiston plans to change that. 4 years ago, Ashley joined the Portland Shockwave, a women's tackle football team going on their 12th season. Ashley caught the eye of the Beaver News, and on Saturday we followed her out to a game where we learned that she does much more than just take hits hard.
You watch it on TV, you really don't understand it. And as you find out, oh, they're serious, and they play really hard. And games, people play aggressively, and they're just as competitive. They want to win just as much, and they compete just as hard.
Football is a rough sport, but OSU student Ashley Edmondson is ready to hit.
The first year, she didn't play a whole lot. She played maybe 4 games out of 8. And then last year, she played a little more, and then this year, she started.
She's gotten better every single year. At first, she thought, football looks neat, it'll look fun, let's go play. And then she's developed as a football player, and every single year she improves.
And that toughness runs in the field as Ashley and Mom Kathy fight alongside each other on the field.
We can make each other laugh and we can make each other really mad. So for us, it's a great bonding experience to do. I mean, we're there for each other. I'm always trying to support her on the sideline saying, come on, we got this, and let's go, let's show them what it's like, let's show them what the Edmistons are about. We're loud, proud, and ready to hit.
However, here at OSU, Ashley studies digital media techniques, and she's bringing those skills to the Portland Shockwave.
She's the media director, so she does the interviews of the team and posted them on their website. And you can actually see interviews with the people that play and see that they're just women just like them. Then they can actually, oh, I might be able to do that.
I think it's positive just to get the word out. It really is. It's positive just, to show that it's a good experience for women. And every year we have tryouts, and we get some new players every year.
At this point in the season, the Portland Shockwave is 1-1. And on April 27th, the Edmondsons and Shockwave are ready to hit the Seattle Majestics at French Field in Kent, Washington.
Tonight, the Beaver News is pleased to have Ashley with us on set to talk about her role on the team. Thank you for joining us tonight, Ashley.
Thank you for having me.
So what prompted you to play women's tackle football?
I've always wanted to play football when I was growing up, and ironically enough, my mom told me that, oh no, it's only for boys, you can't play. And so it's kind of the joke on her, the fact that we both play on the same team together now.
That's great. Can you explain to us a little bit more about, you played with the Portland Shockwave for 4 seasons. What's been your favorite part about working with the team?
I have actually been able to travel to areas that I never thought I could, and got to meet, and I've really get to meet people that are just as crazy as I am, from Chicago to Seattle to Austin, Texas to Los Angeles.
That's great.
Wow. Can you explain to us a little bit more about why you integrate digital media into your time with the team and what your goal is in making these videos?
For a lot of people, many sports, their documentaries are outside the team, and very few actually do stuff that's like inside, where you have the helmet cam and it's out, and you can see it from the perspective of the player. But so that was my goal, was to just make it where you get to see from my point of view what it's like to be a football player, through the pain, the suffering, the fun. And it gives people a feeling like they're there and they can be a part of it themselves instead of being the spectator.
What would you like to see happen in the world of women's football?
I would really like to see it more in the mainstream media. So you can have it on TV. So after you watch a Beavers game, you can come and watch a Shockwave game.
Well, let's hope that happens. Thank you so much, Ashley, for being with us tonight. That's all the time we have for you. I'm Sara Boraston.
And I'm Olivia Gonzales. We're glad you could join us this evening.
For more of your Beaver News, you can watch us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter @Beaver News. Have a great night.